So, tomorrow's my mother's birthday, and I thought I would make a few things clear since people seem to be a little confused about my attitude, I guess, towards my mother's death. Um, I know that I like publicly act a little apathetic towards the whole thing. Um, it's not. I mean, it's not normal grief, I guess. Um, I've had people die before. It's not. This isn't the same thing. Um, this was more of a confusion and a little more of an enigmatic problem for me. I mean, I definitely miss her presence in my life, but the way I saw it, I kind of had two versions of my mother. There was the one that I knew when I was like 2 to 6 years old. That range. So that was a different mother. She even looked different. And then I saw her every now and then for a couple years after that, or not a couple, but a few. And afterwards, she just kind of was gone. Took off to a different state. But then she came back, and so I was starting to get to know her a little better, like as a person rather than as a mother. I mean, she came back and she just totally looked different. Nothing the way I remembered her. It was just weird because I was waiting for her to come back, I guess, and she just never really did. It's kind of. I guess I was kind of confused there when she just came back as a different person. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Different attitude and everything. I guess the attitude that you'd expect from a person that is supposed to take care of you. That just wasn't there. I love my mother. I loved her. It was just, I don't know. It's just a complicated situation for me. So yeah, most of the grief came from not knowing her more complexly. When she came back into my life, like I said, she was a different person, and I guess it just bothers me that I was starting to get to know her, and then she just died. It's just what happened. I wasn't ready for it. I I guess I didn't get to know the little things about her. The things that you get to know. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Good Will Hunting. In that movie, Robin Williams did a good job of telling what it's like to know somebody complexly, somebody that you know for years. That you get to learn things from people that you spend a lot of time with that nobody else knows. I never got to know those things about my mother. I would have liked to. And that's where most of the grief comes from, that I was so close. I was so close. She was back in my life. It was just an unfortunate situation. The biggest problem that I have, aside from not knowing her better, is the abruptness with which it happened. I got to know her for a summer, like an entire summer. Saw her on weekends, near the end of the school year. And she was just gone, I guess. So yeah, I guess I'm a little confused as to how I'm supposed to feel. I mean, I've always wondered what it would be like if a parent passed away. And now I'm still kind of wondering. Because I don't know. I figured this was just something that you learned to deal with the moment it happened. And that it would come naturally, but dealing with things, it just doesn't come naturally. Not things like this. This was just such a strange situation for me. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel. And I guess that's where my demeanor in regards to this situation is a little confusing for some people. Because it does bother me. It does. But I really don't know in what way. I didn't get an instruction manual on how this is supposed to happen. And I don't think anybody really knows how the brain is supposed to work with this stuff. It's just a guess for most. I mean, even in pretty much every thing for that, for the mind, it's changed yearly, monthly, constantly being rethought. Nobody really knows. We're constantly looking for how things are supposed to work, and we don't know. Nobody knows, and I don't know how I'm supposed to deal with this. And I mean, it's caused me sleepless nights recently, a little more so. I mean, it's been about 2 years, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, about 2 years. And it doesn't seem like that long. It seems really, really recent. That's about all I can say. I mean, if you're going through something like this, it's normal. It's completely normal. So if you have confused feelings, for a while I was thinking, what's wrong with me? Is there something about me that makes me different that I don't know how I'm supposed to deal with this? Am I missing something? There's nothing. If you feel like that, there's nothing wrong with you. It's completely normal to be confused about this stuff. I mean, nobody wrote the rules. Nobody wrote the rules. So, we're all just figuring this out. Nobody really knows. We're all just faking it. Some people are better at faking it than others. And that's just my take. Other people might have a different take on it. Other people might know. But the way that I see it, nobody really knows. I've never met a person that knows for sure. I mean, otherwise we wouldn't have different opinions and freedom would be pointless because we'd all think the same, right? There's no right way to do things. Nobody. You have to find your own way to deal with it. I guess that's just what I'm doing. So yeah, you're normal. Don't. You're normal. Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. You've got a whole life to figure things out, and even if you don't, it's not the important part, I guess. So, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video before I ramble too much. Have a nice weekend.